The RSPB says that 7 out of 10 of us feed garden birds during the winter months, and most of us are content with throwing them some bread or a few peanuts. But this week's video diary is from David Sexton, who's an RSPB officer, and he tells us how he attracts hordes of birds to his garden on the Isle of Mull by using some of the tricks of the trade.
I'm David Sexton. I work for RSPB Scotland as RSPB's Mull officer. This is Betham, this is Olivia, and this is Caroline. And we're going to show you a bit of Mull, a bit of the garden, a bit of the birds in the garden, and see what we can find. So, welcome to Mull.
Our house is in Salon, which is in the middle of Mull. And we pull right back and see where most of our feeding of garden birds goes on all year round. Right, are we going to fill up some bird feeders?
Yes.
OK, peanuts first?
Yes.
Right.
Can I put the peanuts in, Daddy?
There, hooray! So we're just filling up as many feeders as we can, really. Whoa.
Oh, Daddy.
They're looking quite hungry, so I think we better get going. OK, right. Hang up the peanuts onto there. Push it out, that's it. Good girl. Right, that should keep them going. So let's start hanging these up. There you go.
Wow, lots of birds coming onto the bird table already.
They're going to have a feast after all this. You hang that up there on that little hook.
Olivia, we've got enough, darling.
And finally, we're just going to throw out all the yucky muck from yesterday's lovely dinner. Ready, Beth? Go.
Meanwhile, the chaffinches are just zooming in. Whoops. Someone shut the back door, which scared them all off, but they're soon back again. There's a lovely little coal tit. That's a better view of him. There's a great tit. Straight onto the balls of fat there. And here he is, our favourite. These robins are incredibly tame. Lovely little blue tits here. Quite close to them now. This feeder with all the sunflower seeds in seems to be getting quite a lot of attention. Chaffinches coming in, they don't hover very well, so, and there's the coal tit, he grabs something and goes off and hides it.
Look at this blue tit, he's just really hammering away at that fat, trying to get those bits of sunflower seeds out.
Here comes trouble. What's that, Beth?
Apple.
An apple, who for?
Well, it's for the birds because it's so much big.
Bit of old Stilton. Got more mould on it than it should have, so they seem to love that. See, the starlings have found that apple. And I do believe something has found my Stilton. One quick peck. You wait, they'll eat it. Told you. We've come out to explore a few other areas of Mull, just to give you a flavour of some of the sights and sounds that we have here.
Cattle on the hill like this and cattle down on the beach. It's just wonderful for all the small birds. The cattle bring with them all the food, of course, and all the dung brings lots of insects, and that brings all the birds. So we're heading to Loch Nakeal now, looking for seals and otters and great white shark. And there's a lovely heron down there. I wonder if we can stop and get a shot of him. Well, I think we've found a pair of adult sea eagles, and I'm going to have to get out very carefully and quietly to hopefully that they don't fly off. There she is. Fantastic birds. Britain's largest bird of prey. And the other one is perched there. So on Mull, this pair of adult sea eagles nest every year, and the nest, if it's viewable and visible, is the only live viewing site in Scotland. The females have a wingspan of up to 8 feet. They sometimes hunt over Salon Bay and they come right over the house sometimes. So all the time I'm looking at the chaffinches and
generally trying to keep an eye on the sky as well, just in case they drift over. Well, that's about it from the Isle of Mull. I hope you've enjoyed your visit. I hope it's whetted your appetite to come and visit Mull. We hope we see you.
1, 2, 3.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.